competition called the Independence Cup. And today there will be a third place playoff, which of course will be holding around 4 p.m. We'll be talking about all of that. It's about this fifth edition, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, final, it will be coming up on the 1st of October. They've been able to get some things done successfully, and some of the achievements include number of players from the competition playing at the Flying Eagles and Golden Eaglets. They play in Flying Eagles and Golden Eaglets. They've also had a player from the competition go ahead to win MPFL top scorer about 3 years or 4 years ago. The competition has also seen tremendous improvements like the use of drone and goal line camera, as well as video assistant referee, which is popularly known as VAR. So we'll be having a conversation with Mr. Abiodun. So we'll be hearing from him in a couple of seconds. And I'm really excited to talk traffic update as well as grassroots football. It's a joy, really is a joy. So we'll be talking to him in a couple of seconds. And also let's remember that will be some good match lineup in the Premier League, as well as Spanish La Liga, the Italian Serie A, French Ligue 1, and the German Bundesliga. So I have Mr. Abiodun on the line. Good afternoon, welcome to the show. Hello, Mr. Abiodun. Hello. Okay, we'll definitely get him back on the phone. Mr. Abiodun will be talking to me, and I know that you're excited. You're expecting some fireworks in the conversation. So, well, in the meantime, let's talk the games to come this weekend. I know that Brentford and Manchester United is a game to look out for. Brian Mbeumo will be returning to the GTech Communities Stadium since he joined Manchester United in that deal worth around £80 million. That's a big money for Brentford that Manchester United paid for Brian Mbeumo, the Cameroonian international. So I have Mr. Abiodun on the line now. Hello, Mr. Abiodun. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show. Hello. Hello. All right, Mr. Abiodun, can you hear me? Hello. Hello, Mr. Abiodun, can you hear me? Okay, maybe we'll try and get him back on the line. All right, the match between Brentford and Manchester United is at 12:30. That's about 3 minutes from now. That is the time that that match will come up. And of course, at 3 o'clock will be Chelsea and Brighton. Crystal Palace will also play at 3 o'clock against Liverpool Football Club at Selhurst Park. Just maybe this is a bigger test for Liverpool than the other matches that Liverpool have played, or maybe another wing on the bounce for Liverpool. They've won 5 out of 5 this season so far. 100% start, perfect start to the season for Liverpool, and they are sitting comfortably at the top of the standing. Can they extend this? That is the question. Can they extend this winning run against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park? I'll go on traffic updates again when I come back. I will be talking about some big lineup stories in other sports. I know that for tennis, there is 1 or 2 stories that need to be shared. And of course, for Nigeria football scene, I know that for some Nigeria Premier Football League clubs that will be playing on the continent, there are some 1 or 2 reports concerning them. So I'm still going to be talking to Mr. Abiodun. There is still time for me to do that. But in the meantime, let's talk traffic updates again. All right, traffic updates now from that's an incident from Apapa 1. Breakdown of a loaded 40-feet mark container truck having bearing issues at Creek Road in Treble. The mechanic was working on it while the traffic managers are very much were monitoring the situation and had no effect on the traffic updates. So the impediment has been told out of the road. That is the situation. All right, so I have Mr. Abiodun on the line now. Hello, Mr. Abiodun, good afternoon. Hello, can you hear me? Hello? All right, great. Oh, great. Welcome to the show, Mr. Abiodun.
Yeah. How are you doing today?
I am great. Finally, the network is letting me talk to you. So let's quickly talk about the Independence Cup. Okay, so Mr. Abiodun, this competition has been going on for some time now. Can you really correct me? Is it 5 years or 6 years that it has been going on?
It is the sixth edition already.
Sixth edition. Oh, fantastic. And it has produced a couple of interesting players that have gone to do great things. So let me let you do some of this talking and quickly run us through the match to come up today. That's a third place playoff around 4 p.m.
Yeah, the competition started year 2020 and we've produced loads of players into our local league and some teams in Europe as well. The likes of Daniel, who currently plays in Alliance Sport in Turkey, and we have Silas, who plays in Mijabi, and we have a couple of others as well. In fact, there's a player, his nickname is Mata, and he's currently traveling in 2 weeks to Sweden. So he was scouted when the competition was going on.
Okay.
And the game today is between El Cadiz and what's the name? El Cadiz and B United.
All right.
It's third place. Our final is on the first, which is usually Independence Cup. That's why we target Independence Club. Usually on the first.
Okay.
Every year.
Okay. So, what really is that thing that makes it stand out from the regular or other grassroots football competitions that we've had in Nigeria in the past and even present?
To be very honest, the competition is so unique because it's a free age. We monitor how our players, how the teams, how they are being coordinated, and we make use of VARs. We have almost 6 cameras on ground for every matches, GoPros, drones, and it is usually a very standard competition.
Okay, I can hear you. Continue, sir.
It's a very standard competition, and to be honest, we have come a very long way. That some of our local league managers do comes and select players from the competition as well. So we've been doing well for the community and the local football at large in Lagos State.
All right. So have you had any team defend the title that they've won before?
No team has ever defended the title they've won before.
So it's not going to happen this time around again? No previous winner in the final?
I doubt. Because the competition is always challenging. Teams always emerge. Teams from Agege, Oshodi, Mushin. It's always a very tough competition. And it's a walk-up standard, if I may tell you.
So what should you expect from this game? And the fact that it's a very stiff competition and no team has been able to successfully defend the title. Do we have any previous winners or current champions in the final?
No, the two teams in the final are purely new teams.
Fantastic.
Though we've had a team that won it before and they tried to defend it, but they lost in the finals.
So the teams now, what do they stand to gain, the winners of this final?
The first wins 600,000.
Oh wow!
second 400,000, and third 100,000. We used to have best goalkeeper, highest goal scorer, most disciplined team, and the best team of the tournament.
Now, to participate in this tournament, what does it require?
It doesn't require anything other than you making a proper registration. So by next year, by God's grace, we are going digital with our registration. It's going to be on computer, on the internet to make a proper registration. So, but since we started, it's a normal analog registration with paper and all. And this year, we just the form is went for 50,000 naira this year. Unlike our previous years, it's been 25,000 and all. So that's the reason why we raised the money a bit to 600,000. Yeah.
All right. So before I let you go, Mr. Abiodun Tiamiyu, now you've had a couple of players that have played in this competition, gone on to shine for the Flying Eagles and the Golden Eaglets. Where do you see, or your dream for players that have participated or that are currently participating in your tournament, the Independence Cup? What is your dream for them? To win the World Cup or the Nations Cup with Nigeria, or to win UEFA Champions League and they can be traced back to your competition? What really is your dream for these players?
So to be honest, my dreams is for any one of our players to meet probably the Europa, Champions League, Conference League, maybe a very big trophy with Nigeria as well.
Or even the Ballon d'Or.
To be honest, nothing is impossible.
I believe
nothing is impossible.
That's right.
Nothing is impossible. There's one of the players that participated probably a year or 2 years ago. Freedom. The guy is currently injured. He was brought back from Chile in under 20. He was brought back from Chile in under 20. So it's so disheartening, so painful. So painful. He's supposed to play with under 20. He plays with Ikorodu United at the moment.
Okay.
But he's coming back to Nigeria from Chile.
All right. I asked you a question, but I did not complete the question. Now, which is you said that for a team to participate, you have to make proper registration. Does it require that they pay a certain amount?
Yes. You pay 50,000 naira.
Okay.
We started that this year. We pay 50,000 naira to register. But before it used to be 25,000 naira. But this year it was 50,000 naira because we raised the winning money. We raised it to 600,000. So we raised the registration as well.
Okay. All right. The marketing of your competition. How do you do marketing, and how do you control crowd for any hooliganism or some fans that are not happy that their team are not winning? How do you control all of this thing, and how do you do marketing?
Yeah, we have our locals and we use our police. Though we've never had any incident of hooliganism, destroying things. We have a lot of people on ground because our community people always want to get involved. They want to be part of what is going on. That is the main competition in our area here. So we've never had any issue of any hooliganism or some sort.
Okay. So finally now, where would the final be played, and what does it require to experience the game of football, the beautiful game of football in that Independence Cup final on the 1st of October?
Yeah, the final is on the 1st. That is next week Wednesday.
Yes.
And it comes up at Fela Field Arena, Ipaja.
Oh, okay.
After Church Bus Stop. Yes, Ipaja after Church Bus Stop.
Okay.
It's always amazing. It's a good atmosphere. You watch very good football.
All right.
Anyone around watch very good football.
All right. Jimmy is not here unavoidably. He's absent, but I'm sure he would have loved to be here to ask you one or two questions. But we would love to have you back, and I hope that the next time you will really be here in person to talk to us.
All right. Sure. I would love to be there in person. So maybe some other times.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Tiamiu. Abiodun, thank you for your time and all the best in your competition, of course, in your future endeavors.
Yeah, all right. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me here.
All right. It's always a joy to watch local football action, see the fans cheering and even jeering. You see fans booing the teams that they are not supporting, and you're wondering why, what's going on. So that's the reason why I asked one of those questions that I asked Biodun Tiamiu, and of course I wish him all the best. And it's a really courageous and great thing what he's doing with the Independence Cup. 6th edition means it's been going on for 6 years. Congratulations and for all your achievements so far and the ones to come. Okay, you are still listening to Sports Trip on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Let's quickly run through what the fixtures are for this weekend across the top 5 leagues in Europe, particularly Nigeria Premier Football League. I'll start with the NPFL. All right, MPFL match day 6 this weekend. We'll see Bendel Insurance and Bayelsa United face off today. Plateau United will also face Economic Warriors today, same time, 4 p.m. Nigeria time. Of course, Nigeria time. Warrior Wolves and Shooting Stars will face off tomorrow, Sunday. Wiki Tories and Angry Rangers will also face off on Sunday. Nasarawa United and Katsina United will also face off. Kun Khalifa and Barau FC will face off on Sunday as well. Ikorodu City and Enyimba Football Club will come up at 5:30 tomorrow, Sunday, and on Monday. Wednesday, that will be Rivers United and Niger Tornadoes. These are the fixtures for match day 6 of the Nigeria Premier Football League. Let's take a look at the table after match day 5. Enyimba are leading after 5 games, winning 3 and drawn 2, no loss so far for Enyimba. So they are sitting comfortably at the top with 11 points. Nasarawa United in second place with 10 points. They've also won 3 matches out of 5. They've drawn 1 and lost 1. Niger Tornadoes in third with 9 points. Katsina United also with 9 points, sitting in third, separated from Niger Tornadoes on goal difference, just 1 goal. Imagine that. Then in fifth is Rivers United with a game in hand, having 8 points, and ahead of 6th place El Kanemi Warriors with 8 points as well, being separated on goal difference, and Rivers United having 1 game outstanding alongside Remo Stars, which are sitting 8th on the log with 7 points. All right. Speaking of Remo Stars progressed from the first preliminary round, winning Zilimanju 1-0, and of course 5-0 aggregate. I believe they are set up to face a South African. I think it's Mamelodi Sundowns, if I'm not mistaken, in the next round of preliminary round. I hope that they do well. And they're playing against Giant. If it's Mamelodi Sundowns, it's really a Giant team that they are facing. But it's a game of football. Anybody can beat anybody. That is facts. All right. Moving on from there now to some stories in Nigerian football now. And I'm talking about some big matches now. Okay, CAF Champions League now. Rivers United boss. That's talking about Rivers United boss. which is talking tough about them getting a good result against Aigris du Congo. And of course, the chairman of Le Aigris du Congo, Vidier Simanga, says he's rallied around his players ahead of the CAF Champions League first round, second leg clash against Rivers United. So both sides are talking tough ahead of this game at the Gods Will Akpabio Stadium in Uyo tomorrow. That's right. The Samurai will lock horns with the Pride of Rivers. What will be the outcome of that game? That is the what we don't know. Now, speaking of what we don't know, Victor Osimhen is uncertain about his appearance to face Liverpool in the second UEFA Champions League phase match. That is really unfortunate. That if he doesn't play against Liverpool in the coming week, it's really unfortunate for Galatasaray. The injury is really not what anyone will pray for, especially after going through such stress. Signing Victor Osimhen, even for Nigeria Super Eagles, would love to see Osimhen. We have crunch ties ahead of us for the FIFA World Cup qualifiers, but we're talking about Galatasaray right now and UEFA Champions League. But if he will face Liverpool, we will definitely know before the kickoff of that game. Now let's talk about the matches to come in La Liga. Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid will face off in the Madrid derby. Villarreal will also face Athletic Bilbao. This matches are coming up today. In Bundesliga, Wolfsburg and Leipzig will face off. There will be St. Pauli and Bayer Leverkusen. Mainz 05 versus Borussia Dortmund will also face off. All right, they will also face off. That's Mainz and Borussia Dortmund. In the Italian Serie A, is Juve at Atalanta will face off. Cagliari and Inter Milan will also face off. And I believe on Sunday, AC Milan will be facing Napoli on Sunday in the Italian Serie A. Let's talk about the French Ligue 1 now. Lyon and Lille will face off, as Angers and Brest will also face off. But of course, the clash of the weekend will definitely be the Madrid derby, Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. And also in the Premier League, there will be Newcastle and Arsenal Football Club. These two teams are playing in the Champions League. And of course, Newcastle are showing that, yes, we would love to, be contenders for title. We'll see about that. At the St. James's Park, they will host Arsenal Football Club in the Super Sunday Clash. 4:30 is the time on Sunday. And that will also be Aston Villa and Fulham in the match before the Arsenal Newcastle game. All right. Going for traffic update again now. When I come back, I will be wrapping up the show with just few stories. Okay, traffic report now from Ikori. Simpson inward and outward Osborne is good to go. Osborne traffic light inward and outward. Bayokuku is good to go as well. Bayokuku, Golden Gate, Falabo inward and outward is good to go. Falamo to Awolowo is very good and calm. Bodilon is good to go. Alessandra down to Gerard is good to go as well. And no impediment is recorded in that axis. So that's some good news coming in from there. And also talk about the impediment, the earlier reported impediment at the Yanoiba on the main carriageway inward journey Agbara along Badagry Expressway has been towed out of the road. All right. So just to really wrap up the show now, this manager has been struggling with West Ham, and I'm talking about Graham Potter. Former Chelsea and Brighton manager has been sacked, and Nuno Espirito Santo will be replacing him, according to reports. So if Nuno will be facing replacing him ahead of their match this weekend for match day 6 in the Premier League. We'll see about that. Remember, just less than a month ago, Nuno Espirito Santo was sacked as Nottingham Forest manager, and Ange Postecoglou was brought in to replace Nuno. Now, Nuno will be replacing another manager in the Premier League, so it's more like a cycle now. What is going on? But I hope that Nuno will do better for West Ham, and I wish him all the best. I really, really want it to even be a case of West Ham facing Nottingham Forest, and of course, the bad blood, hard tackles, or even high-scoring match to show who is boss. Nuno trying to show that you have made a mistake, sacking him, telling Marinakis that you didn't do well, you didn't make the right decision. Well, we'll see about that in the coming games, and of course in the course of the season. It's just 6th match day in Premier League of 2025-2026 season. We'll see how it goes. All right, thank you so much for being a part of the show. But then before I go, it's Formula One fan. There's been a good company in the studio. She was here last weekend, supported Red Bull's Max Verstappen ahead of that race last weekend, and Max Verstappen did not disappoint her. So I already clapped for her. So I'm going to give her a special shout out now to the Formula One fan, the female Formula One fan that proved me wrong. Not that I never think or never thought about any female supporting other sports or watching other sports. It shows her knowledge about Red Bull and the driver Verstappen is what impressed me. All right, still impresses me. All right, special shout out to Esther Allo. All right, thank you for being a part of the show also. And also, thank you again. I will be back this evening for Sport Lane between 6:30 and 7 p.m. My name is Dari Johnson. Good afternoon and God bless.